Hello and welcome to Ryno's Ravens preview. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. So Monday night, everybody remember that. Not tomorrow, Sunday, Monday. Ravens Monday Night Football against the Chargers in Los Angeles. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people know that we're on Monday Night Football, but you get into some of these modes and it's like, oh, we play Sunday. And then, you forget, oh shit, we're not playing on Sunday this week. Important to remember. As you can see, I'm on BaltimoreRavens.com. Let's get to the injury because there's some big names on this injury list. No, not Lamar. It's fine. That's fine. Anyway, Nelson Aguilar dealing with an illness. Didn't participate Thursday. Full participant Friday. Saturday, because it's Monday Night Football, they are practicing, or at least they're scheduled to practice today. But as far as time goes, I guess maybe I should have waited. But I guess maybe I could refresh it. Maybe they'll update it. I feel like it's kind of late in the afternoon. I feel like they're got to be already done practicing. But the website's behind, I guess, maybe. I mean, it's after 3 o'clock. They're done. You see all the game status here unspecified. Again, because it's Monday night. You get a whole extra day. So, but seeing as how, again, Aguilar full participant Friday should be fine. Bateman dealing with a knee issue, nothing listed Thursday, didn't participate Friday. And again, we don't know what happened today because it's not there. It's not like they invite us all to practice and we can watch and get some of this information ourselves. Well, their own people are there. But until they tell us, the public, oh well, I guess maybe for future reference, maybe I'll wait either later Saturday to do the video, or maybe I'll do it Sunday. But I just kind of made up my own schedule, and it's like, well, shit, I don't really want to move things around. Sorry. Kyle Hamilton, he's still dealing with some issues. He's still dealing with that ankle issue. This actually says knee here. Well, that's a new issue because I definitely saw him hopping around a few times, getting back to his new deeper safety spot, which I don't necessarily like because I do think he does play fairly well near the line of scrimmage. I don't know about some of these safety roles because he did get that one ejection, which shouldn't have been an ejection last year because he was playing deep. So, but I mean, at the same time, that's where the Ravens are having problems on the back end. So, probably where you want to put one of your better players, unless somebody else can step up and fill that void. But again, I say I want him closer to the line of scrimmage, especially with Roquan missing the half of that game. Maybe if Hamilton was able to play up near the line of scrimmage and somebody else could step their asses up and play safety, you're like, and maybe that's what it is. They feel like a Chris Bohr or Malik Harrison can fill the void of Roquan Smith better than, let's say, somebody else can fill that void of free safety. So you put Harrison or Bohr in there and then Hamilton back. So the net result there is better than if you had Hamilton closer to the box and somebody else in the deeper safety spot. Justice Hill has some concussion issues here. Limited Thursday, full participant Friday. Now, I know it says concussion protocol, but since he was a full participant Friday's practice, I feel like he's got to be good to go. Because, they wouldn't have allowed him to fully participate if he wasn't, right? If he still, or if he was going to miss the game because in the concussion protocol, he wouldn't be fully practicing Friday. Travis Jones dealing with an ankle issue, did not participate Thursday or Friday. Disappointed. Sonoris, there's no R in that. Sanusi Kane, draft pick later, I think 5th or 6th round, they drafted him. Was elevated a bit because of, I think, what was it, the Millette Millette was down last game, so Kane was in there. Ankle issue, didn't participate Thursday or Friday. Though to a certain extent, it's not a huge loss because he's not a huge part of the defense yet. It's just depth piece, really. And he's young. He's still really learning how to play the game at the pro level. Tyler Linderbaum, that's a big name. Your center, quarterback center exchange has been somewhat iffy in the Lamar Jackson era. Interesting. Even though they've had at least 3 different centers. Yeah, because it's the center's fault. Okay. Dealing with a back issue. Nothing here listed Thursday, but did not participate Friday. Ugh. Definitely need your center. Arthur Millette still dealing with that calf issue. Didn't participate Thursday or Friday. Definitely filled a very good role in the nickel/dime spot last year. Into a little bit this year. Just hasn't played that many games this year, which is disappointing. But, with Hamilton kind of banged up, you're having problems with Marcus Williams and his ability to play. Though Ardarius Washington has actually, at least as far as last game, stepped in very nicely to play that starting free safety-ish spot. So, but again, you still want to have Millette on the field. Duh. I mean, he had several blitzes last year, and because that is something that Mike McDonald was doing a lot of. You stay in your base of nickel or even dime sometimes. Well, that's where your blitz is going to come from. It's going to come from the defensive back. To a certain extent, some of the speed and athleticism of some of these quarterbacks, you kind of want somebody a little faster to chase them down. Some of these big fat guys like a Travis Jones or a Broderick Washington, like, who's going to win that foot race? Not that you don't need some of those big fat guys. You need a lot of them. But we definitely do want Arthur Millette. Odafe Owe probably had the game of his career last week. And all for naught, which is bullshit. But whatever. Dealing with the neck issue, but full participant Thursday and Friday. So it would appear that he's going to be good to go there. Nick Samick, backup center here. Well, if Linderbaum's on here, then we definitely want, the backup guy to be ready to go. Apparently he's dealing with an issue as well. A chest injury of some kind. Interesting. Nothing designated Thursday, but limited participant Friday. Not good. Excuse me. And Roquan Smith, the biggest name here on this list, dealing with the hamstring injury. The same hamstring injury that made him leave the Steelers game last Sunday and did not return. Definitely could have helped. Though the defense did their job. They didn't allow a damn touchdown. It's a damn offense. And I know everybody said, they didn't get the ball until late in the third quarter or fourth quarter. Okay. Maybe they shouldn't have given up the ball. Don't give the ball up. Don't put the ball on the ground twice and don't throw interceptions. I don't know what to tell you. Don't give the other team the ball. You're in control on offense. You're not in control on defense. Sorry. Especially in this day in the NFL. Again, back to Roquan Smith. Did not participate Thursday or Friday. It does not bode well. Though what does bode well is we have until Monday night. Not even Monday afternoon, right? Monday night. So, could we have Roquan Smith in some capacity? We could. Hamstrings are kind of funny, though. There's no set timetable, like, say, with a bone healing. It's, is it a muscle or a leg? It's a muscle. Hamstring's a muscle. Again, they can be kind of iffy, especially because, you walk and use your hamstring all the time. Just going to have to see. Get to this article here written by Clifton Brown, BaltimoreRavens.com staff writer. How's the Ravens defense going to adjust without Roquan Smith? Well, Hamilton's still going to play that deeper-ish safety role. They're not changing that. What they're changing is Chris Board or Malik Harrison is just going to have an increased amount of snaps. They don't exactly have that many snaps to begin with, so increasing their snaps isn't too big of a deal. Also, Trenton Simpson might be a little more featured as part of the defense since he would be the more experienced inside linebacker-ish, maybe. No, I don't think you can go with experience. I guess more, what's the word? Up to speed with this current version of the Ravens defense. I guess that's probably a better way to say it. And Chris Board and Malik Harrison have definitely played more snaps at linebacker. And as far as the green dot, the guy that's out there calling the defensive plays will be Kyle Hamilton if Roquan cannot go. So hopefully, Kyle Hamilton will be able to go too, right? Maybe you should choose a different guy for the green dot. Or, have a third option, which I assume you do. I don't know if they practice that or not. But with, the status of Roquan Smith's health and Kyle Hamilton's health, you're one and then you're two for green dot. Somebody else may want to, get some reps at the green dot. If Humphrey's going to stick to the nickel and majority of your plays are going to be in a nickel, maybe he would be the option, Maybe if Hamilton can't go, then maybe you put Humphrey in that Hamilton spot. Maybe. We'll see. Speculation here. Let's go to a signing with the this article written by Ryan Mink, editorial director. He notes in this article that, the signing, it doesn't even say it in the headline. It's Desmond King. Yes, Desmond King, primarily a safety, right? Yes. It does say defensive back. So we'll go with defensive back. Right, not necessarily safety. We'll say defensive back because that's what they say in the article. Play all over, really. With the injury to Arthur Millette, and I'm sure to a certain extent, the uncertainty or maybe the uncertainty of, Hamilton. What's going on with his ankle/knee or whatever it is. They dumped somebody off the 53-man roster, nobody that I was really familiar with, and then signed Mr. Desmond King here, again, to add more to the depth. Yes, he got Tredavious? Mr. White played several big snaps last week in Pittsburgh. Definitely going to see an uptick in snaps he's getting. Maybe a downtick in what Brandon Stevens is getting. But you're going to need some kind of safety help or some inside slot-ish area help, especially with Millette down and maybe, Hamilton, don't know about him. And certainly Roquan too there. Now, this article was the 19th, which was this past Tuesday. So, does Mr. Desmond King have enough time to stick his nose in the Ravens defensive playbooks, get on some practice fields? Could we even see him suit up Monday Night Football? I feel like, as a professional football player, somebody that has played the defensive back position for several years, you could suit up within a week and give the team something. Hell, kick return coverage, punt return coverage. You could do something. So therefore, somebody else doesn't have to fill that spot and therefore can be fresher for a starting to second option in the defense. So I feel like Desmond King's going to be there. He's going to suit up. And he's facing his former team. So he'll probably be there. But as far as, what role, he is still kind of new. But he should, hey dude, go out there and tackle this guy. He's got the ball. Go get him. to a certain extent, it's fairly simple. Yes, there are complexities about plays and whatnot, but it's fairly simple. All right, last article here, also written by Clifton Brown, BaltimoreRavens.com staff writer. I wanted to say beat writer, but they listed as staff writer, which is probably the same thing. Except it would be like a Ravens beat if he wrote for ESPN.com. Since he works for the Ravens, it's not really a beat, but however. Brother versus brother, another matchup in brother versus brother. This time, Harbaugh versus Harbaugh. John against Jim. Yes, former Ravens quarterback Jim Harbaugh and former San Francisco 49ers head coach and head coach at Michigan and wherever else he's been, is now a Los Angeles Charger. That's so weird. And I feel like I've been able to say Los Angeles Chargers, but it still feels weird not to say San Diego Chargers. Excuse me. The team that actually has been gobbling up a lot of former Ravens. I mean, what? A former center, a backup center, Sam Mustipher, Bradley Bozeman play for the Chargers now. Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, Hayden Hurst, playing for the Greg Roman out there. Wow. Found one of the other articles somewhere. It's like 16. They list 16 former Ravens coaches or players on the Chargers here. So yeah, Ravens of the West. So there is a story here. It's not like there's not a story here. I do think it's, at least as far as the brother versus brother goes, it's not as big because one, they're never going to be on the field at the same time. And while Jim Harbaugh may actually have a hand in how the Chargers play offense, John Harbaugh doesn't exactly do the same kind of coaching. He doesn't have a hand in how they play defense. He doesn't have a hand in how they play offense. I mean, as far as I can tell. So it's brother versus brother from a head coaching and head coaching only standpoint, which, I mean, it's the house divided story, right? Mom and Dad Harbaugh got to watch their sons fight it out, but again, they're not really fighting it out because they're not hitting each other. It's the same, but it's different because it's less violent, I guess. And sadly, in my opinion, less entertaining. Well, I mean, it's football. Is that not why you are here? Or are you not entertained? Terrible gladiator impression. All right, let's get to the logistical shit. Yes, this Monday, scheduled for 8:15 p.m. start time. It's on ESPN or something, right? And I need, WBA, ESPN. WBL Radio. From SoFi Stadium in, I guess it is Los Angeles, Baltimore Ravens at the Los Angeles Chargers. So it's been a few years. I feel like we're all used to Los Angeles Chargers. I feel like, for one reason or another, Ravens have been playing the Chargers in a primetime game a lot over the past several years. Which is weird because some years they don't even play. I guess, you know what? I'm probably thinking of the Rams. Rams, Chargers, they're all LA teams now, and they all got yellow and a shade of blue in their colors. I mean, it was like it's a match made in heaven, really. You barely have to change the colors of the stadium. But I just think it's so weird. As much money as there is in the NFL, why you would really want teams to share stadiums and share cities. Why? Whatever. Again, Monday Night Football, Baltimore Ravens at Los Angeles Chargers. And while this is going to do it for this edition of Ryno's Ravens Preview, I got to change up my own scheduling here, but it's fine. I can't do a review show before the game is played. So Ryno's Ravens review will be Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. And please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I am the Angry Ryno. Fly Ravens, fly.